Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, Barakatah. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, and the righteous men of great millstone. Teach us this truth in brotherly love and sincerity and truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect, 144,000 men of Yasharallah, and the 1/3 men, women, and children of Yasharallah. Shalom. This is your brother Shamya coming back at you one more time with this camp lesson, the Gms Camp of Helena, Montana. And again, this is another beautiful blessing that the Lord is allowing me to come out here and prophesy the downfall of Babylon, America, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked state of Montana and this wicked city of Helena. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's so much going on right now, so much going on in the news, so much going on and all over the state of Montana and the city of Helena. And it's beautiful because, for the simple fact that I see all this stuff that's going on, and it's just great to see the Lord just bringing heavy judgment upon all these wicked ass motherfuckers, all these 2/3, you know, they're through, okay? You know, the job that I work at, Walmart, you know, this place is done. They just it's on the verge of complete collapse. Okay, it's through. You know, they got freight all they got freight all outside and stuff of Walmart, inside, freight everywhere. Everybody is bugged out. Everybody is burnt out. You know, people are quitting. They're you know, checking in. They basically know they're checking out. Okay, it's just so much going on right now, you know, and like I said, it's just a beautiful thing what the Lord is doing to this place. He's bringing this place down, okay, and our job as the men of the Lord, we're to teach this word accordingly, the way the Lord set up the elders and apostles of Great Millstone to teach us this word, okay. So it's a lot of bug outs. It's a lot of Israelites that are falling out the truth. You know, they're just through. But Yahweh Shemel Shai said in these last days, it will be known who are his true servants, the prophets. Okay, so it's just so much going on right now. I don't want to keep blabbering and stuff, but this place is just completely just through, and you know, it's only a matter of time before all hell start breaking loose, and this is what we've been waiting on. Okay, this is what we've been waiting on. But what I want to do first and foremost, I want to start with the first precept I want to start with is Jeremiah. First precept I want to start with is Jeremiah chapter 28. So let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28. And I'm going to start at verse 8. So this is Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 8. And it reads, "The prophets that have been before me." Now this is Jeremiah. He's speaking. Okay, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, Jeremiah, he was a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, he was a man of the Lord. He was a prophet. It says, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence." So any of these prophets, they claim to be a man of the Lord, if they're not prophesying against this wicked world, this wicked country, and they're prophesying, saying that everything is going to get back to normal, everything is going to be okay. You look forward to a great future, of prosperity and love and happiness and joy and comfort and peace. That's a false ass fucking prophet, okay? This is verse 8. I'm gonna read it again. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Verse 9. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai have truly sent him. Okay? So when these prophets, it's going to be known in these last days who the real men of the Lord are, the real prophets. Okay? A lot of people think that we're crazy. It's like these guys are out on the street and looking like damn fools with robes on and stuff, and you know, they just talking madness. They're bugged out and crazy. No. Yahweh Shemashai said in these last days it's going to be known who his men are. That's why the Lord has sent his true prophets out on the highways and the byways to prophesy and to warn the people that judgment, destruction, pestilence, and death is coming to this wicked ass world. The Lord is getting sick and tired of this fucking place, and he's going to destroy this place, and it's well deserved. Okay, so that's what that means. So any prophet that's talking about it's going to be peace and all that shit he's a false ass prophet. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go to the book of okay, let's go to the book of matter of fact, you know what? Before we start, like I said, I want to go into like various topics of what's going on in the news, what's going on in the world. Okay, violence is intensifying. Okay, but the thing about it is this: the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, they have posted videos. Okay, and it's talking, and it basically is talking about continue to do this work, continue to show brotherly love, and don't be afraid to help a brother and to keep him on point. Okay, because this Akim in Great Millstone Chicago camp that helped me and keep me on point. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing. The elders and apostles of Great Millstone in the Dallas camp, they posted some videos and stuff, and it's just they say you got to keep going, you got to keep moving and keep pushing this truth, and don't slack off, don't be a dumbass, don't be a fucking idiot, stay on point, continue to stay humble and true, continue to show brotherly love, encourage the Akim. This is this thing of ours. We have to continue to encourage each other, motivate each other. Okay? We got to continue to keep pushing, because this is all we got. This truth, Yahweh Shema Shai, and the brotherhood. Okay? So, and various topics. So, the water to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone in the Dallas camp, for posting those videos, and the elders and apostles of Great Millstone in the Chicago camp too, that posted videos too, and all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, New York camp, all camps, okay, that are continue to push this truth and continue to keep enduring. Okay, so like I said, various topics. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to read this real quick. Now check this out. It says, body of missing Gastonia woman found in South Carolina. Ex-boyfriend arrested. Okay, so like again, the Lord he's going to continue to keep bringing judgment upon these wicked men, upon these wicked women. Okay, the Lord is not sparing. He's going to continue to keep bringing judgment, because the Lord is getting sick and tired of this place, and he's letting it be known that this place is done, is through. Okay, so let me read that again. It says, body of missing Gastonia woman found in South Carolina. Okay, and we're going to see more and more judgment, more and more judgment. Okay, this is just the beginning. The Lord is just heating the fucking pot up. Okay, And it says this, in Great Falls, Montana. Now, this is like an hour and away from where I stay, because I stay in Helena, Montana. This is an hour away from Helena, Great Falls, Montana, okay? It says, in Great Falls, Montana, investigation continues into assaults on homeless people in Great Falls. The Great Falls Police Department has been investigating several assaults on homeless people in the community, okay? Leaving many people concerned for their safety and well-being. So that's a beautiful thing. And see, here in Montana, the homelessness is intensifying, and guess what? In a month and a half to 2 months, it's gonna be real cold. So it's gonna be these motherfucking homeless people. It's finna get crazy in Montana right now, okay? And violence is increasing with the homeless. It's gonna be more robbing, more people running into the stores, robbing people, attacking people in the parking lots, assaulting women, beating up women, raping women. Okay, it's gonna be more violence. It's gonna be increasing. It's gonna be intensifying. This is what the Lord said. It's all in the scriptures. Okay, but it says, so now what I want to do is let me go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 7. Ezekiel chapter 7. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 7. Because the Lord ain't playing. The Lord is bringing evil and only evil. And it's great. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So this is Ezekiel chapter 7. And Ezekiel chapter 7. This is Ezekiel chapter 7. And I'm going to start at verse... let's start at verse, matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do real quick, let me get this, first I'm gonna read it in the King James Version, and I'm gonna read it in the NLT, but I'm gonna read this real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 11, and it reads, violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. Okay? So the Lord said that violence is going to increase in these last days. These are the prophecies that's in the scriptures. And we're going by what the Lord wants us to prophesy and read through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're prophesying these things before they happen. They're happening now because we're prophesying. And the men of the Lord and the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, they've been prophesying this. That the elders and apostles has been in this truth for 25 years, 30 years. They've been prophesying this, okay? And all these things are coming to pass, all these prophecies, and then some. All the prophecies are coming to pass, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to read Ezekiel chapter, and that's the Spirit, and we're right to it, right there. So this is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 11. Now the title in the New Living Translation, it says, the coming of the end. The end is coming. And it's a great, wonderful, just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, okay? So this is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 11. And it reads, their violence has grown into a rod that will beat them for their wickedness. None of these proud and wicked people will survive. All their wealth and prestige will be swept away. Okay? And read it again. Verse 11. Their violence has grown into a rod that will beat them for their wickedness. None of these proud and wicked people will survive. None of these motherfuckers ain't gonna survive. All these wicked ass 2/3 that have rejected this truth, that have scoffed and mocked and hated on the men of the Lord, called us crazy, called us stupid, okay? The Lord said this, none of these proud and wicked people will survive. None of them are going to survive. All their wealth, all these people that got their shit now, they got their televisions, They got, you know, the 40 inch, their 50 inch, 60 inches, you know. They got their jewelry, they got their money, they got their cars, they got their you know, their food stamps, they got their 401ks, all that shit. The Lord said this: none of these proud and wicked people will survive. None of them. The Lord is destroying these wicked ass people, and it's going to continue. This is our job. This is what the Lord set us up to do. The Lord called us out the world. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shai said, many are called, for few are chosen. Okay? So the Lord called his true servants, his real prophets, out of the world to go out and teach this word the right way, and to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, the downfall of the heathen, and the downfall of Esau's rulership. Because Yahweh Shem Shai said this: Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Yahweh Shem Shai said Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? Yahweh Shem Shai is building up his spiritual temple with us first. Okay? The 1/3 men, women, and children of Yasharallah, and his elect men, 144,000. Okay, so the kingdom is being, the Lord is building the spiritual temple. The kingdom is being built right in front of your eyes with us. The Lord is getting it set up. Okay, so the Lord is building the temple now with us. Okay, so let me read this. It says, let me read this real quick. Now, in Montana, okay, Montana was the only state that made it a law to where they cannot force anybody to take the Vanessa Williams. The only state in the country, right? They made it a law back in, I believe it was early September, late August. They made it law where you can't force them to take the Maxine Waters. You can't do that shit. But guess what? I'm gonna read this. It says Montana leads country in C19 cases per 100,000. It says Montana became the state with the highest number of C19 cases per 100,000 people in the country, and this was earlier this week. Okay, it says the New York Times C19 tracker moved Montana into the top slot as the state hit 97 cases per 100,000 people per day. See what the Lord did? See the pride of these Edomites in the state of Montana. You know what I'm saying? Because this state is very prideful. So the Lord, well, of course, I've been praying to Yahweh Shem Shai that he continue to bring down this state of Montana in this city of Helena. And I pray to Yahweh Shem Shai that he brings judgment and destruction and great death and division and sorrow and pain and hardships and tribulations to this wicked state of Montana, this wicked city of Helena. And the Lord has been answering my prayers. Okay, and let me see. So it says, on Tuesday morning, about 13,500 people in Yellowstone County were removed from the workforce due to C19. Of those, 2,591 people were in isolation, and about 11,000 were close contacts expected to quarantine until they receive a negative C19 test. On top of that, massive numbers of resignations are coming in from health care and education sectors, mostly due to frustration and burnout. And this is in the state of Montana, okay? So the Lord is shutting shop. He's shutting this fucking place down, okay? People are bugged out. People are burnt out. They don't want to go to work no more. They get sick and tired of working. They're getting sick and tired of getting paid shitty ass money, okay? People, women are stressed out and depressed. Men are stressed out and depressed. These Edomites are through. They're walking around like fucking zombies, okay? It says, so now what I want to do now is go to 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. Okay? So let me go to 2 Timothy chapter 3. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. Okay? And as usual, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for the Lord allowed me to come out here. I always thank Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night to just prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass fucking kingdom. Okay? It says this is 2 Timothy, and this is in the New Testament. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. And it reads, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." Now, I'm just going to read verse 1, okay? Just verse 1 in the New Living Translation, okay? In 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. 2 Timothy. Okay, real quick. So 2 Timothy, and I want to just read the first verse. So 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. And this is what it reads. Now, in New Living Translation, the title for 2 Timothy chapter 3, the title reads, "The Dangers of the Last Days." This is in the New Testament, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai is speaking, okay, and saying that the dangers of the last days. So this is prophecy being fulfilled because we are in the last days. And it reads, verse 3, "You should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times." So people, it's difficult for people. People are stressed out. They're stressed. They're burnt out. We're going to see more suicide. We're going to see more drinking. Okay? We're going to see more people, just put a gun to their head and just end it. More drug problems. They're going to, it's going to be more drug overdose. Okay? Because people don't want to handle life no more. They're down and out. Okay? So now let me finish reading this in KJV. Now it says, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." For verse 2, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves." You got these motherfuckers on Instagram and TikTok. You got they take their shirts off, and the men are just posing and strutting and everything like that. The women too, they shaking their ass and shit. Got their ass shaking their ass all in the camera and stuff. It says, "For men and women too, men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud," because we know that the Lord hates the proud. That's why he's killing these proud ass motherfuckers. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall." Okay? So it says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers." Okay? disobedient. All these wicked ass little kids, they're fucking disobedient to their parents. Okay, talking back to their parents, talking shit to their parents, telling the parents what to do. It says disobedient to parents, unthankful. People ain't thankful these days. They ain't thankful for shit. They're not humble. They're unthankful, unholy. Okay, verse 3. Without natural affection, they don't give a fuck no more. They don't give a fuck if you motherfucker, just like that woman that got raped on that train. People were just taking out their phones and just taking pictures of it. They ain't give a damn. They were just watching that girl, the young woman get raped right there. Okay, it says without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, everybody, all these wicked ass motherfuckers lying on each other, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors. That's why even in Walmart where I work at, motherfuckers are backstabbing each other and shit. They're traitors against us. I'm gonna get that motherfucker. That motherfucker gonna try to get me fired. I'm gonna get that motherfucker fired before that motherfucker get me fired. Okay? It says it right here. It's all prophecy. It says traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures. These motherfuckers love the pleasures of this world. Okay? They love their Instagram. They love their Snapchat. They love their TikTok. They love the pleasures of the world. They love what did the elders and apostles of Great Millstone say? They live deliciously. Elder Tahar said these motherfuckers live deliciously. Okay? It's like, the old school Batman with Joker. You know what I'm saying? The campy Batman. What did Joker say? He said, "Oh, how delicious. Those delicious." Okay? It says, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. These motherfuckers, they love this world more than Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Even though the Lord created all this. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai created the heavens and the stars and the universe and the depths of the sea and the high mountains and all this. The Lord created all this. It says right here, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is killing these motherfuckers. Because they're not giving the Lord his honor and his glory. And guess what? That's why the Lord set up his prophets, his servants, to go out and proclaim the name of Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rakakwadash Barakatah. Okay? It says, verse 5, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Okay? So they claim they have a form of God. I love God. I love Jesus. I help people. I do good things for everybody. They showing a sign of godliness. But the Lord says, man, fuck all that shit. That ain't shit. Okay? So I'm gonna read verse 5 again. It says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. The power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? From such turn away. Okay? These motherfuckers turn away from the truth. They turn away from hearing the true word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. The Lord is calling Israel, Yasharallah, back into the Lord's love, back into his word, back into the law, statutes, commandments. The Lord is calling his people back, and they don't want to hear that. What it say right here? It says, for such turn away. They just turn away. No, I don't want to hear that. Okay? That's why the Lord can continue to bring judgment. Okay? So, and let me see here. So, now, let me read 2 Timothy 3:1. Oh, so let me read this real quick. So this is 2 Timothy chapter 3. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. Now, this is in the Revised Standard Version translation. This is what it reads. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. It says this, but understand this, that in the last days there will come times of stress. People are stressed out. People are stressed out. They have high anxiety. They don't know what to do. They don't know. Like they wake up in the morning. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough money. Oh, yesterday this woman, she frequents Walmart every the majority of the times and stuff. And I happened to be sitting down by checkout, and as she was checking out, she got all her shit, and she came from checkout and came, and as she passed by, she said, "I can't believe this shit. I just spent like all this money for it's hyperinflation." It's happening. It's happening. Motherfuckers, she was shocked. You know what I'm saying? I spent all this money for just this little bit of shit. Okay? So people they don't know whether to buy food or pay rent. Okay? So these motherfuckers are done, man. And if you in order to survive in these last days, you have to rely upon Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash Barakatah. That's the only way we'll survive in these last days. Okay? Because the Lord gave us His name. Okay? And we're building we're building our relationship back with Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And we're calling upon Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in all things: food, water, clothing, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, faith, patience, endurance. These wicked 2/3, they don't stand a chance. It says, now what I want to do is now 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1, okay, back in the King James Version, I looked up the word perilous in the blue letter, okay? So perilous is Strong's Concordance G5467. It says hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear. These motherfuckers can't bear what the Lord is bringing upon them. They can't bear it. They can't take it no more. They're done. They can't take this shit no more. Okay? Like I said, it's only a matter of time before all these wicked ass motherfuckers, they put a gun to their head or jump off a building or even take a damn rope and put it around their neck and just fall on it So it says hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. Okay? And there you go. It's all these things that the Lord is bringing on these people, okay? And they don't stand a chance. The wicked don't stand a chance in these last days. No matter what they do and no matter what they say, they don't stand a chance, okay? So now, so I want to read this real quick. Now this is actually funny, because we know that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has a great sense of humor, and the Lord said He laughs at the wicked. So the Lord puts His Spirit upon us, so we laugh at the fucking wicked too. Okay? But this is funny. Let me read this real quick. It says, young women across the UK say they're being spiked with needle injections in clubs. Okay? Now, first and foremost, they ass should be at home anyway. Okay? Not all out and about, gadding abroad. The Lord said, give not a woman liberty to gad abroad. Okay? So she gad abroad, wandering all around, trying to see what she can do and find and fuck whoever she want to fuck. Let me read this. It says, being spiked with needle injections in clubs and blacking out. So you got these wicked ass men that are injecting these young women with needles, and they just black out. Okay? It says, police in Nottinghamshire, West Yorkshire, and Scotland said they're investigating the reports. Women across the UK say they're being spiked with needles in nightclubs, blacking out, and whacking up and waking up with no recollection of what happened the night before. Okay, so it's gonna be more to that, you know. So we put two and two together when when these men inject these women with with something and they black out. These men are just gonna have their way with them. Okay, probably pull it, run a train on them, gang bang them while they just knocked out. It says, waking up with no recollection of what happened the night before. It says, okay, so that's a beautiful thing, you know. The Lord is bringing complete heavy judgment upon the wicked, especially these fucking prideful ass, wicked ass women. You got these motherfuckers over, cause in Helena, Montana, they have a college here, Carroll College. And right now, what these women do after they college girls that play fucking basketball and volleyball, what they do is after they come from practice, they don't even go home and change. They put on keep on their little spandex little shorts and shit. So booty cheeks is just showing and shit. They fucking got camel toe, thick ass thighs and shit. You know, these wicked ass men, they're watching these women. They're watching them. So when they see ass and titties and shit everywhere and stuff, and so they come, and these little girls come into Walmart, you know, they just want attention and they want to just get jocked, you know. Showing they got the thighs and shit and everything, and got men lusting after them. Okay, these men are watching. So when all hell breaks loose, these fucking women are through. So this right here is in now this happened in Missoula. And it reads this: $1 million bail set for Missoula man charged with driving over killing girlfriend at Winco. So the Lord put a evil spirit. The Lord sent the evil spirit on this wicked man because he was intoxicated. So the Lord sent the evil spirit on this wicked man to drive his girlfriend over with his truck. And so that's beautiful judgment from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I'm gonna read it again. It says $1 million bail set for Missoula man charged with driving over killing girlfriend at Winco. Okay. And then this reads. It says, this is the second domestic violence related case in Missoula. Now Missoula, that's like 2 hours away from Helena. Okay. So it ain't really that far. But let me read it again. It says, this is the second domestic violence related case in Missoula County in the past 2 months, where a woman has been killed following an argument with a partner. So it's clear that the Lord is fucking these wicked ass women up, and it's a beautiful thing. Call Halayim Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, now here's another news thing. Here's another news segment right here that was in the news. It says, now this young woman, she played lacrosse. Okay, she was a 20-year-old woman that played lacrosse. So it reads, Tufts lacrosse player dies after reportedly choking during hot dog eating contest. This bitch choked on a fucking hot dog. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read it again. It says, Tufts lacrosse player dies after reportedly choking during hot dog eating contest. Lord ain't playing around. The Lord is not playing around. The Lord made this woman not. She'd appeared to be she looked like an Edomite, but she could have been a Jake. You know, the Lord said judgment starts at the house of Israel, the house of God. Yahweh Shemel Shai. But she choked on a hot dog. She choked on a hot dog. And guess what? When she was choking on the hot dog, Yahweh Shemel Shai was laughing at her. It's all in the scripture. The Lord said, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai said, I will laugh when your fear cometh. Okay? I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. So the Lord is laughing like, he's like, look at that motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord is doing. And guess what? We're doing it too. Okay? And when we see judgment and we see all judgment, you know, motherfuckers getting run over by cars and getting pushed off a fucking bridge and shit, you know, we're gonna laugh. And we're gonna praise Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai also too. Okay? So you know, so the bitch, she choked on a hot dog. Okay? But now what I want to do is I want to go to Jeremiah. I want to go to Jeremiah. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah chapter 5. Okay, so Jeremiah chapter 5. Let's see here. Jeremiah chapter 5. Okay, so Jeremiah chapter 5 and Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 20. And Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 20, by verse 14, the title reads, Judgment Proclaimed. Judgment. That's what the title reads. Judgment Proclaimed. Okay, so this is Jeremiah chapter 20. Okay, and I'm gonna read down. Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 20, and it reads. Verse 20, it says this: Declare this in the house of Jacob, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord is speaking to you. Okay, He's speaking to us, Israel, Yasharallah. We're Jacob. Okay, because you know it was Abraham. The Lord made a promise, a covenant with Abraham. That covenant, that contract, trickled down from Abraham to his son Isaac. Okay, then it trickled down from Isaac to his son Jacob. But Isaac had two sons. Okay, but the blessing, the covenant, it trickled down. Okay, the Lord said He put Esau aside, so Esau ain't got shit to do with this. This is Jacob. Okay, so you got Abraham, you got Isaac, and you got Jacob. Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, I gotta get that. Bear with me, Akim. Bear with me. Bear with me, Akim. I want to get this before I move on, because the Lord want me to get this. Okay? Because the Lord said, prove all things. So that's what we're going to do. So let me go to the book of in the Apocrypha. Here it is, the Wadi Al-Bashim al-Shabai, Simrakakadash Barakatah. I'm gonna read this just to confirm that Esau ain't got shit to do with this thing of ours, the covenant, the contract. A covenant means contract, formal binding agreement between two parties. So ain't nobody else getting in this. That's what Elder Uriah taught us, you know, a little while back, that's what the word covenant means. Contract. Formal binding agreement between two parties. Ain't nobody else getting in this. This is between us, Yasharala, and the heavenly power Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So the water, Elder Uriah for teaching us that, and Elder Malcolm, okay? So the water. And may the Most High continue to keep blessing those elders and apostles, Elder Uriah and Elder Malcolm, and all the elders and apostles and the righteous men and the Akim of Great Millstone Chicago Camp too. So it says this. This is in the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 44, and I'm going to start at verse 19. It reads, Abraham, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 18. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 19. It reads, Abraham was a great father of many people. In glory was there none like unto him. Okay? Verse 20. Who kept the law. Wait a second. I thought the Christian churches said that the laws were done away with. But Abraham kept the law. It says, verse 19, Abraham was a great father of many people, and glory was done there none like unto him. Verse 20, who kept the law of the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and was in covenant. That the word covenant means in contract, okay? Was in covenant with him. He established the covenant in his flesh, and when he was proved, he was found faithful. Verse 21, therefore he assured him by an oath. The Lord made an oath to Abraham. By an oath that he would bless the nations in his seed. So the Lord did bless all the nations. Okay, but yeah, we know that. The Lord did bless all the nations on the earth. Okay, but guess what? We're going to keep reading. It says this. In his seed, and that he would multiply him as the dust of the earth, and exalt his seed as the stars, and cause them to inherit from sea to sea, and from the river unto the utmost part of the land. Now here's the kicker. Verse 22. With Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake the blessing of all men. That all men is Israel, okay? And the covenant. Verse 23, and made it rest. Okay? So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai made that contract, that covenant rest upon Abraham. Trickled down to Isaac, made it rest. So he made it's comfortable. When you rest, you're getting comfortable, you're just I'm resting. Okay, so the Lord said right here, it says, verse 22, with Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake the blessing of all men and the covenant, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob. Not the head of Jacob and Esau, it says the head of Jacob. He acknowledged him in his blessing and gave him an heritage. Okay, so Elder Malcolm of the Great Millstone Chicago Camp, he has the wonderful dictionary. It's the Winston Simplified Dictionary of 1933. They always teach us to go into the old books, okay, because they have truth in those old books. Okay, now this is the word for heritage in the Winston Simplified Dictionary of 1933. Elder Malcolm has that dictionary. This is the word for heritage. It says, the Israel of God, God's chosen people. That's what the word heritage means in the Winston Simplified Dictionary in 1933. See, that's why the Lord wanted me to bring this up, okay? Call Halal Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Akakwadash Barakatah. It says, verse 23, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob. He acknowledged him in his blessing and gave him an heritage and divided his portions among the 12 tribes did he part them. Among the 12 tribes did he part them. The 12 tribes of Israel, us, Yasharallah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, us. That's a beautiful precept. That's why the Lord wanted me to bring the precepts up. Okay. So now let me get back to that. We established that. So now Jeremiah 5:20. So let me get back to this. Jeremiah 5 and verse 20. It says, "Declare this in the house of Jacob." We just read it in the book of Sirach. Okay. Yasharallah, us. The Lord is speaking to us, his people. "Declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah," okay, saying, "Hear now this, O foolish people." The Lord is calling us a foolish people. Why? Because of our disobedience and our rebelliousness and our defiance. We transgressed against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So the Lord is saying this. He's saying this. "Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding." The Lord said, "My people have no," the Lord said, roughly paraphrasing, the Lord said, "The ox knoweth its owner and his master's crib, but Israel don't even consider." The Lord said, "My people are sottish." That word sottish means stupid. The Lord said right here, verse 21, it says, "Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding." The Lord said, "You motherfuckers are stupid." He calling his people stupid. "Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not." Israel, the wicked 2/3 of Israel, they walk around like fucking zombies. Like it's a fucking zombie movie. Verse 22, "Fear ye not me?" Matter of fact, I'm going to read that real quick. Verse 22 in Jeremiah chapter 5. Real quick, Jeremiah chapter 5. Verse, Jeremiah chapter 5. In the NLT, this is what we see what the Lord said also in the New Living Translation. This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse matter of fact, the Lord wanted to bring this out. So in the New Living Translation, in Jeremiah chapter 5, and by verse 20, the title reads, "A Warning for God's People." Israel, we read it in the book of Sirach. The Israel of God, heritage, the Israel of God, God's chosen people. You read it, everything has to line up. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 20, the title by verse 20 reads, "A Warning for God's People," us, Israel. Not no fucking spiritual Israel. Ain't no fucking such thing as no fucking spiritual Israel. It says this, verse 20, "Make this announcement to Israel and say this to Judah. Listen, you foolish and senseless people, with eyes that do not see and ears that do not hear. Have you no respect for me?" The Lord is speaking to us. You don't got no respect for me? It says, "Why don't you tremble in my presence?" Now I'm gonna go back to the now I'm gonna go back to the King James Version. It says, I'm gonna read it again. It says, verse 20, "Declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah, saying, Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me?" Okay? The Lord said, you don't respect me? You don't fear me? Okay. It says, "Fear ye not me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Will you not tremble at my presence? Which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail? Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it?" The Lord is breaking it down. It's like, look, you don't fear me, and I created all this shit. I mean, well, it ain't shit, but you know, Yahweh said, I created all this. I created this whole motherfucking place. And you don't fear me? You don't respect me? It reads, because you know I'm getting excited right now because the Lord got the Spirit on me heavy right now, because it's a beautiful thing. We gotta fear Yahweh Shemel Shai. With all this judgment that the Lord is bringing, this destruction and this death and this pestilence and this famine and evil and only evil, and the Lord saying, you don't fear me? Verse 23. But this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. The Lord said these people are through. THRUU, through. Okay? Just like the Elder Hawad of the GMS Carolina Camp. He said they through. And there you go. The Lord said it right here. These people are gone. They're gone. And that's why the Lord he's had enough of these wicked ass people, man. He's had enough. Yahweh Shemel Shai said in this word that he has given us, he has held his tongue. He will not hold his tongue no longer. He's killing these motherfuckers, the wicked. Okay, now I wanna let me read this real quick. It says, now I was just looking at videos, and the Lord had the Spirit jump on me to look at this video, and it was on YouTube, and this was what it was all about. It said that the title reads, "Shocking, Dire Warning from World's Top Bunker Contractor." It says, and then I read the other title for it too. It says, "We interview one of the world's leading bunker building experts who spills the beans about why the world's wealthiest people are building bunkers at a rapid rate. What are they preparing for?" So these elites, they're trying to run and hide, try to escape their judgment. They done all this wickedness all this time. Now the Lord said it's time to pay the piper. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna run and hide, run under their little bunkers underground and shit. Esau trying to flee up into fucking space and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna work. It's not. None of it is gonna. But the Lord said He's going to. Yahweh Shemel Shai said He is going to disappoint their enterprise. He's going to disappoint them. And let me read this in Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. Proverbs chapter 11. Okay, so Proverbs chapter 11. Proverbs chapter 11. Proverbs chapter 11. And verse 4. And it reads, Proverbs 11 and verse 4. It says this: "Riches profit not in the day of wrath." So all these motherfuckers that are these rich elites, these fucking Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Gettys, all these motherfuckers, their riches won't do them no good. They building a $5 million, $10 million, $20, $30 million bunker underground. The Lord said this: "Riches profit not in the day of wrath." Even with the wicked two-thirds of Israel, you got the Floyd Mayweathers, you got the fucking LeBron James and the Michael Jordans and the Kim Kardashians and all these wicked ass motherfuckers, their riches is not gonna profit them in these last days, and they ain't gonna do shit for them. It says, verse 4, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. So now I want to read this real quick. Just just prove the points as usual in the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 4. Proverbs 11 and 4. This is what it reads: riches won't help on the day of judgment. Let me read it again. It says, riches won't help on the day of judgment, but right living. See, we living righteously for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're making our bodies a living sacrifice for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're doing everything we can within our hearts and our minds and our souls to please Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're making an election sure. We're to make our election sure. We're going out of the highways and the byways. We're suffering. We're being afflicted. We're making our bodies a living sacrifice for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're crying and praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushai every day, every night. We pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai that He hears the cries and the supplications of the righteous. It reads, riches won't help on the day of judgment, but right living can save you from death. Now I'm going to read it one more time in the King James Version. This is Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. We want to live righteously for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Always. Okay? Now, what I want to do is I want to read Obadiah chapter 1. Obadiah chapter 1. Okay, bear with me, Yaki. Obadiah. Okay, so Obadiah 1. Obadiah 1, 1 and 3. Obadiah 1 and 3. Now this is matter of fact, I'm gonna just start at verse 1 because it's concerning Esau Edom. So and this is what they doing because they digging bunkers and shit and all that bullshit. Okay, and this is what the Lord said. The vision of Obadiah. So Obadiah, he was a man of the Lord. He was a prophet. He was an Israelite prophet, that the Lord sent to go out and prophesy, okay? It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. So in these last days, the Lord has made Esau Edom small, a little bitty ass fucking piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And all these heathen ass nations, other heathen ass nations, they looking at it like this motherfucker. This was the motherfucker that did all this fucking wickedness. Now he ain't shit. Okay? It says, verse 3. Arise. Verse 3. He send among the heathen, arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thus are greatly despised. All these fucking nations, they despise the nation of Edom. Okay? That's a beautiful thing. And this also proves too that the Edomites ain't done away with. They're still on this on this earth. Just like the seed of Israel, the descendants of Israel, they're still on this earth now. Just like the descendants of Israel are still on this earth now, which are us, Yasharala, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so is the descendants of Esau, Edom. It reads, verse 3, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. See, they build their fucking shit up in the clefts of the rocks and shit, getting the underground bunkers and shit, you know. It says in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? The pride of Esau, Edom. And that's why the Lord is fucking their ass up. It says, verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, what's the eagle? America, their symbol is the eagle, the American eagle. Because, you know, it's the eagle is the symbol of pride and strength and pride and courage, you know. And you know, I'm proud to be an American, you know. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, Captain America, motherfucking Edomites. It says, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, that's them fucking trying to go up in space and shit, the Elon Musk's and the fucking, what's that motherfucker's name? The motherfucking Jeff Bezos and shit, the motherfucking, and what's the other fucking bozo's name? The one that owned Virgin Records. What's that motherfucker's name? I forgot that motherfucker's name, but that's the motherfucker that owned Virgin Bronson. I forgot his first name, but it's Bronson. Them motherfuckers going up and trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying? You know, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? And real quick, because just, you know, like I said, just prove the points. I want to read this real quick in the book of Obadiah, in the New Living Translation. In the New Living Translation, Obadiah. Okay, just to, you know, prove the points. Obadiah, chapter. Now this is beautiful again. Okay, now Obadiah in the New Living Translation, the title for Obadiah chapter 1, it says Edom's judgment announced. So the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is announcing Edom's judgment, his sentence. We have heard a message from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that an ambassador was sent to the nations to say, get ready, everyone. Let's assemble our armies and attack Edom. Verse 2, the Lord says to Edom, I will cut you down to size among the nations. You will be greatly despised. You have been deceived by your own pride, because you live in a rock fortress. You got the bunkers and shit. They got that fortress. That's, you know, let me read that again. It says, verse 3, you have been deceived by your own pride, because you live in a rock fortress and make your home high in the mountains. Okay? In the mountains, underground, you know, hey, it says, who can reach us way up here? You ask boastfully. But even if you soar as high even if you soar as high as eagles and build your nest among the stars, I will bring you crashing down, says the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Read it one more time. But if you soar as high as eagles and build your nest among the stars, I will bring you crashing down, said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakwadash Barakatah. Let me read it one more time. In the KJV, it says, Obadiah 1 and 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down. The Lord said he gonna bring them motherfuckers down. He said, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he said he gonna shut that shit down. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Ashem Rakakwadash, Barakatah. So, we're going to continue to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. We're going to continue to show brotherly love amongst the Akim, the righteous Akim. Fuck the 2/3. They don't stand a chance. But the good news with the 2/3 is they're gonna be in the kingdom. They're gonna be in their right mind in the kingdom, but not on this side. There are many people that I've told about this truth in the state of Montana and the city of Helena that to this day they are still fucking wicked. I just saw a couple of Israelites today that I told about the truth a couple of years back. They're through, walking around bugged out, zombified. It is as if they're just hanging on for dear life. They're just surviving, eating, shitting, and just living. But the wicked 2/3 are the Lord is going to continue to destroy them and bring judgment upon them. But the good news is they're going to be in the kingdom, and they're going to be in their right mind. That's why we got to continue to keep pushing this truth and keep continuing to live righteously for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Not going as some fucking wayward doctrine, keeping on the same accord with the Akim, that's what the elders apostles, Great Millstone, made them videos earlier. Akim talking shit on that Akim and all that shit. Is like they said we are at the end of this shit. We ain't got time for that shit. Putting all that shit aside. We're Israelites. We're the salt of the earth. The Lord is building up us as men, lions, righteous servants of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We don't have time to be playing games, and we at the end of this thing. We ain't like the elder Rakah, and some of the brothers Great Millstone elder Rakah said. He said, might as well give these motherfucking these Akim that are just fucking being retarded and stupid right now. Give them fucking milk and cookies like they're in kindergarten. We don't have time for that right now. That's why I'm very thankful that the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has brought me into this truth and have put righteous Akim in my path to help me, to keep me on point. But we have to remain humble. I have to remain humble and meek and lowly, because I'm not shit. The only reason I got this truth is because of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai setting up elders and apostles and Akim of Great Millstone and the righteous men to teach me this truth. That's why we got to continue to keep preaching His word and keep preaching it to the righteous, the Israelites that the Lord is dealing with. All these wicked ass Israelites, fuck them, man. They gonna be in their right mind in the kingdom. So yeah, I just want to wrap it up, Akim and Avquat. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. We're going to keep pushing this truth. We're going to keep proclaiming the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and continue to exalt Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Rakakadash Barakatah. And we're going to continue to keep Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai first in everything that we do. Okay? So I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash Barakatah. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the righteous men of great millstone who teach us this truth and in righteousness and truth and brotherly love. Okay? We almost out this fucking wicked ass kingdom. This is like a fucking, it's a horrible dream, it's a nightmare. But the heathens' times, their time is up. Yasharallah got next. Okay? Kwam Yasharallah and Abba Babal. Shalom.